Welcome back. You are watching Summit Sunrise again. I'm your host, Megan, and I'm thrilled to be joined with Pat from Craniologie. How are you this morning, Pat?
Good. How you doing this morning?
Good. We're waking up, kind of getting there, right?
Yeah, getting in the vibe.
I know we were just talking about how we've both been skiing a ton, and of course, in my opinion, one of the most important things you can have is the right helmet and the gear because you want to stay safe out there.
Absolutely. It's just one of those things. The science is there. They're relatively inexpensive. It's, any helmet's cheaper than any trip to the ER.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we were even saying, we've both been skiing a ton, and it doesn't mean that you can't get in a little collision now and then or hit something.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's it's a when, not an if. If you're skiing long enough, you're gonna fall at some point, and you might as well protect your head because that's really the most important part of your body.
Exactly. So talk to me a little bit about, I know you've got some great gear here with you, having the same brand helmet and goggles.
Cool. So it's not a requirement by any stretch of the means, but we do like to encourage it. We'll always start there.
Yeah.
So with our fit process, we'll figure out what helmet's right for you, and then we'll move to goggles. So let's say you fit really well into this Anon helmet.
Yeah.
It'll still fit with Smith & Oakley, but we're going to try and keep it with Anon because the vents are lined up. They're kind of designed to work with each other.
Right.
When they design the goggles, they have the helmet in mind. So it's not necessarily the rule, but it's generally going to set you up for success.
Right. It'll match a little bit better, make sure that it's all there. Like you said, you've already got, that helmet designed, so those goggles were designed in mind with it.
That's very much the case.
Yeah. So what is MFI?
MFI is a really cool technology that's unique to Anon in that it's a magnetic face mask. So there's underneath here these magnets, and this face mask clips right in. You're good to go. This is really popular with the people who want to protect like this part because it's really hard to get that.
Yeah.
And what's cool about the technology is that you can see the vents aren't blocked when it's in.
Right.
A big reason that people goggles fog up, and we get it all the time, so my goggles are fogging, help me, is that they have these big turtle furs and they shove them up underneath and no air can get through the goggles, so the goggle can't clear the fog.
Right. So this is a really great thing of technology you've got here, and I love that because of course it has been snowing a lot, which is really cold up above Timberline as well with all the winds that we get here, especially over in Breckenridge or something.
Absolutely. It's one of those things. It's a really cool look. It's something, extra that you can get with Anon that you can't get with other brands, and it really shows that they're listening to their customers and really figuring out what they want.
Absolutely. So how is Anon unique at Craniologie?
Anon's unique in Craniology in that we are the only place that when you buy a pair of Anon goggles, we let you pick which two lenses you want. Now it's going to be a highlight lens and a low light lens. We're not going to give you two highlights or two low lights. We're going to set you up for success. But, we saw it and it's this magnetic interchangeability thing is really cool. It would be really cool if you could just pick your lenses.
Right.
Because traditionally you go to a store and be like, oh, I like those goggles. You grab them, you get, let's just say, a black and a low light.
Right.
But that green lens looked really cool. We're like, oh yeah, go for it. Grab the green lens. Oh, you don't like this low light lens? Grab something else. So we want to make you feel like you're really customizing and picking what's right for you.
Yeah, absolutely. You're getting exactly what you want. And I think one of the great things too is when someone steps into Craniologie, you guys really know what you're doing. You actually take the time to listen and say, okay, what do you need in a helmet? What are you trying to get out of this? And then what kind of goggles are we going to give you, right? I mean, you guys really take that fit process to the next step.
Absolutely. It's important for us. I'm very fond of saying, I want to sell you today, but I want to sell you the right thing.
Right.
So we're very low pressure. We're very much listening to you and figuring out what's right for you. If you come in because you see the helmets on the wall, and they're very colorful, so we get tons of people who come in for that. They're like, cool, I'd like to buy a new one, but you don't have your goggles with you. We'll still go through the process, but hey, we'll write down all your information, what you're looking at. Come back later with your goggles. Because we want you to be satisfied the first time you make a purchase with us.
I love that. Yeah, so definitely swing through Craniologie. Where are you guys located and how can they find you?
We are at 101 North Main in Breckenridge. We're on the first floor. It's right at the corner of Ski Hill and Main. You'll see all the helmets in the window. We're pretty easy to find.
Absolutely. So definitely swing through Craniologie and stay tuned here on Summit Sunrise because our watch and win today is actually $25 to Craniologie. So that can definitely give you that little boost if you're a little bit nervous about stepping in and buying something. We're going to give you $25 today to step into to Craniologie and get the right gear that you need this season. Of course, we've been seeing a terrific snow season so far, so you definitely want to get out there and, as Pat said, have the right success and do what you need to.
Absolutely. That's kind of what we're all about. Sorry.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So thank you so much to Pat from Craniologie. We still have plenty more here for Summit Sunrise with you guys, and of course, we're going to take a quick look at our weather.